Thursday, December 16th. I took the day off from work today because it was pretty crappy weather. We got a couple inches of snow yesterday and then it turned to rain overnight. I was actually planning on going ice fishing this morning, but I figured with maybe 2 inches of ice that we had on a couple ponds I could fish nearby. Probably with all the wet snow on top of it, it probably wouldn't be too safe, so I've been talking about going squirrel hunting for a while, and the season ends at the end of the year on December 31st, so I've deer hunt this farm, and I've been seeing a ton of gray squirrels up there, just a ton of gray squirrels everywhere this year. But with that being said, I should probably introduce you guys to the newest member of our family, and that's this little troublemaker right here. You guys know Zoe, my German Shepherd, probably. But Juno is our new puppy, and she's a mountain feist. And if you don't know what a mountain feist is, then don't feel bad, because I had no idea when we got her. I had to Google it. But I guess they were bred for ratting by farmers, which I guess means they let them go in barns and around the farm, and they'd hunt down and kill rats. So she should be pretty on top of the squirrels. She likes to chase everything small, leaves blowing across the lawn. She goes nuts over them. So we're gonna head up to the farm and take a walk. There's a tote road that goes right along this oak ridge that I like to hunt. And we're just gonna walk down the tote road and see what we can see. I've got Jacob's 22 with me, and I'm just gonna probably wear the GoPro on my head so I don't have to carry around a bigger camera. So we'll see if we can get a couple squirrels. I think the limit's 4, so we'll see what happens. Well, that's a good sign. I made it about halfway across the field here, and there's nothing but gray squirrel and turkey tracks everywhere. And this is one of my turkey hunting spots too. They're always out here. But we're getting towards the back of the field now, so hopefully once we get out in these oaks, we'll start seeing some squirrels. Nice sized deer tracks. Headed down the hill. Juno is loving it. There's a squirrel. Looks like the turkeys have been busy out here, digging for acorns. I guess letting the dogs chew on these deer antlers has paid off. That's a nice one. Doesn't look like it's been laying there very long either. That's killer. Score. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, that smells good, huh? Right on the end. What a good girl. You guys find something good? Doing an awful lot of sniffing right here. What are you sniffing? Yeah, a couple sets of deer tracks. We only ain't looking for those. Well, I was just standing here looking at all the squirrel nests and looked up, and there's one hiding on the side of this oak tree right here. He's being smart about it though. He's staying on the back side. I see ya. You get caught in the branch, nice. Oh, he's coming. Here he comes, Juno. Get that squirrel. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Now, you jerk. You're ripping his guts out, you hammerhead. I know. Pretty protective, aren't you? Probably have to hook my water bottle on the outside of my bag now. Well, we're off to a good start. Found a nice 8-point shed. Well, 4-point, half of an 8-pointer. I actually have that deer on camera. He's one of the ones I was trying to kill this year and never saw him during the daylight. Speaking of which, nice little rub. There are, I don't know if you guys can really see, I'm not even going to bother trying to show you with the GoPro, but there's squirrel nests all through these oak trees. There's a couple right there. I don't know if you really can make those out. There's one in that pine, and there's one 10 feet away from it in the oak tree next to it. Quite a few nice deer tracks in here. That big boy might be hanging out in here. Not that it matters, deer season's over, but these squirrels are not stupid. That one knew what was up. I don't know if he obviously didn't know what was up, but he was trying to hide on the other side of the tree from me and doing a pretty good job at it. Actually, it took me 2 shots to get him. But I'm going to poke down through here and keep my eyes peeled, and hopefully we can get 3 more. Look at the size of that thing. Holy cow. That thing is literally as big as my hand. I might follow this track down through here, see where this guy's headed. Looks like the deer have been in here hammering on these acorns. Well, we got one down in there. A ton of deer sign in there. I couldn't believe it. Big boy tracks. There they are again. I don't know if that's the same deer, but that's huge. Holy crap, man. They've definitely been down here on the back side of this ridge, hammering on the acorns. I didn't see hardly any. I saw a couple sets of tracks coming out of the field, and then all the way across the top of the ridge I didn't really see much, which is weird, because there's tons of oaks up there too. But I got down here to the other end and kind of dove off the back side, and it's just tracks everywhere. And like I said, there's some nice ones. Definitely some big boys made it through the season. But I'm going to head back up onto the ridge, kind of get down off the side and walk back down the ridge, and I might circle around and go up the other side even, but I'm not seeing too many squirrels. Probably not the greatest weather for it today, where it's kind of wet and overcast and drippy and foggy and everything else. Little deer bed here. It's kind of an older rub, and I just noticed right over here is another rub. Right there. Definitely a lot of acorns up here. But I'm not seeing many squirrels. Unless they're just hiding real good. Come on, girls. Go flat. Well, this is not really what I was hoping for today. I thought for as many squirrels as I saw in here while I was deer hunting, I thought I'd come out here and there'd be squirrels everywhere, but like I said, the weather's kind of crappy, and I think they're probably seeing us coming and hiding really, really good. So I'm really scanning all these oak trees as I'm going along. I'm on the other side of the ridge now. Definitely not as much deer sign down here. There's old sign from the fall and the summer or whatnot, but I don't see any tracks in the snow on this side, which is weird. But I'm going to poke my way down this side of the ridge and maybe loop down over a little bit and then come back across and head back towards the fields, I guess. I'm not seeing any movement in the trees at all, so bummer. Another nice rub. Kind of getting down out of these hardwoods and into these hemlocks down on the hillside here. I might kind of poke down through here and make my way back up towards the fields. Well, apparently the squirrels are playing hide and seek with us, and the squirrels are winning. We made it back out. We went down over the other side of the ridge, and Saw turkey tracks and squirrel tracks. Not a lot of deer sign down there. Not that that's what I'm really looking for, but squirrel sign everywhere. Tracks all through the snow, and I couldn't get my eyes on a single one. So we're back out to the field, and the whole edge of this field down along here is all oak trees and stuff, right down the edge along the stone wall. So I'm just gonna poke my way down through here, I guess, back toward the truck and keep my eyes peeled, see if I can see something. Who's in there? Who's in there? A mouse? You got a mouse? Is he in there? Get him. Get that mousey. Well, definitely not the adventure I was hoping for. We did get one squirrel. Found a nice shed. Juno's first squirrel hunt. She did pretty good. She actually stuck around. I was kind of worried about her running off on me, but both the dogs stayed with me pretty good, and they were both pretty into it. Zoe was looking up in the trees with me trying to see the squirrels, but just not the day for it. Probably I'll come back out here, hopefully before the season ends, and bring the dogs back out on a more sunny day. I think the squirrels will probably be running around a little bit more. They're pretty scarce today, and I think the ones that we probably did get near probably saw us coming and just did a real good job of hiding. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ice fishing season is starting right off here. I was actually going to go this morning, like I said, but we need to get some more cold weather first, I think. So we'll catch you guys on the next one.